Hey art friends, today we're going to draw a funny picnic basket. For this lesson, I'm using my markers to draw and color with, but you can always use whatever you have. All right, let's get started. Hey parents and teachers, if your kids are enjoying art with us, you'll really love our Art for Kids Hub membership. Watch our lessons ad-free and even download lessons for offline fun. It works on all of your devices, iPhone, Android, Mac, PC, Roku, and even Apple TV. Start your free trial today at artforkidshub.tv. Let's first draw the top of our picnic basket. We're gonna draw a horizontal line going through the middle of our paper. And I'm going really close to the edge of the paper so that our basket can be really big. Okay, next, let's draw part of the blanket or the tablecloth coming out of the basket. We're gonna draw a upside down triangle or a letter V, but right here in the middle, we can draw an imaginary line that comes down, and then we can draw a little guide point. That's the bottom of our triangle. Then we can draw the diagonal lines coming down to meet or connect to that point, and then another diagonal line going up on the other side. Next, let's draw the basket edge or the top. We're going to draw another horizontal line, but we're going to imagine it going behind the little tablecloth. Next, let's connect the top down to the bottom on both sides. Then we can draw the side of the basket coming down, and we'll draw a diagonal line and another diagonal line on the other side to match. Next, let's draw the bottom of the basket, the very bottom. We're going to draw a slight curve over to the other side. Yeah, there's the bottom of our basket. Looks really cool, except now let's draw the food inside. Let's first draw a sandwich. We can draw an upside down letter V. We're going to draw it coming up and down. Then we can draw some of the layers. Let's make the bread thicker. So we're going to draw a short line to the left and then a matching diagonal line down. There's the top piece of bread or the side. The sandwich is on its side sticking out. So we're going to draw layers. These could be tomatoes or maybe cucumbers. Sometimes I like putting cucumbers on my sandwich. We're gonna add another layer, and let's add some lettuce and the bottom of the sandwich. Let's draw a short line, just like we did over here, and then a diagonal line down. Yeah, there's our cool little sandwich. Now you could add more sandwiches, but we'll leave it just at one. And then let's draw an apple over here. We can first draw a little curve where the stem comes out. So we can draw two little curves coming out of that first one. Then we can connect the top. We could also draw a leaf. I'm going to draw a curve and another one coming down. Okay, now let's draw the rest of the apple. We'll first start up here on the stem, curve up, down, and into the basket. Then we could draw the other side of the apple coming down also. Okay, now let's draw some juice. We can first draw the lid. I'm going to draw a short line right here for the bottom of the lid. Then we can turn that into a rectangle shape for the top of the lid. And now let's draw the side of our bottle, juice bottle. We're going to draw it curving down and then the other way and behind the sandwich. And then we want to draw a matching curve, kind of match. That's okay. It's a little different, but don't worry about making your drawings look perfect. The most important thing is to have fun and practice. Okay, now let's add more fruit, maybe grapes. Let's draw circles. I'm going to draw one circle floating right here, but then we can let's draw a couple more circles. One here and one behind the sandwich. Okay, now let's add more grapes, but these are going to be behind the other grapes we drew. So we're just going to draw parts of them between those first grapes. And you could really just add as many things as you want to your picnic. You could add different food. Maybe it's pizza instead of a sandwich. You could really have a lot of fun using your imagination and add different things. Candy bars, Well, popcorn. What else could you add to a picnic? Bananas? Or maybe soda. You could draw some soda cans in there. Okay, next let's draw a stem for our grapes. And we could also add a little leaf. Let's draw it curving this way. So I'm going to draw two curves coming out. We have the two curves for the outside of our leaf. Let's draw a zigzag line coming in, and we can draw zigzag lines going up. And maybe one more little one for the end. Okay, now we're missing one last thing, or two last things. We need the handle to our basket. Let's first draw a big upside down letter U. We're gonna go up, curve over to the other side, and come back down. Then we can draw another curve just like that, except smaller, so that our handle is thicker. So we can draw another one and follow it around. Try to keep the same distance all the way to the other side and go behind stuff if you need to so that it looks 3D. Okay, now up at the top, we could add a little more details for a handle. And we also need a funny face. Let's draw a really happy one. I'm gonna draw a big smile and open mouth. And we can add teeth and a tongue inside. I went kind of fast, but I want to challenge you to change your funny face. You can add a different smile. You could add different eyes. I'm going to color in the back of the mouth. And you can do that on any of our lessons. You can always pause the video and draw different things. So if you want to take more time to add more food, or to draw a background, you can always do that. We got two circles for the eyes, and I'm gonna draw a highlight. This time, usually I draw it on the same side, but we can draw it on the inside. It kind of looks like our basket's going cross-eyed, but we can color in the big circle, and it will make those little circles look like highlights instead of the pupils. And we did it, we finished drawing our picnic baskets, except we still need to color it. This part will fast forward, but you can pause the video and color your drawings also. It looks so much better colored in, and I hope you'll take time to color your drawings. You can also add texture and extra details. I added a little pattern to the tablecloth and also a weave texture to the basket. And don't forget to add a background. You can draw grass and also trees, maybe even some birds. And you can't have a picnic without some ants. I hope you had a lot of fun following along with me, and we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.